tell us a little bit about the St. Margaret's Hospital Guild and what that is and what this means to what you're doing?
Well, the St. Margaret Hospital Guild has been around since 1907. But the Decorators Show House has been around for 58 years. So this is our 58th year for the Show House, and it's a volunteer organization, and the proceeds all go towards Eskenazi Health.
And then are there scholarships or something that also goes on with Eskenazi? What does Eskenazi do with the money?
Eskenazi, the mission is that they will choose where the funds go to service for programs or any services that they have, so they deem where the money will go. So this last year and this year and next year, we have a 3-year campaign for the Center for Nursing Excellence.
What a great cause for everybody that come through here. Let's talk a little bit about the Decorators Show House. How do you pick it? And so Susie, talk to us a little bit about the process and this wonderful home that you selected for this year.
Well, every year is different. We have a link on our website that if you're interested in being a future show house, you can contact us, which is how we met this homeowner. Mm-hmm. But sometimes we also approach houses that, you know, look like they might fit the parameters that would make a good, successful show house and be mutually beneficial.
And as I understand it, you're open on Mother's Day, and I hear Mother's Day's been a big day for the Decorators Show House. True?
It is our biggest day of the year. Another exciting thing is the day before, Saturday the 11th of May, okay. Delara Racing Team is going to be having an IndyCar on site.
Wow. With
the St. Margaret's Guild logo. At that same time, for an hour window, I believe it's from 1 to 2, mm-hmm. The 2 Chicks and a Hammer girls from Indy will be here as a meet and greet, mm-hmm. In sponsorship with, they have with Yakuta Wall Art, which is also under the cover of the Delara Racing Group.
What a wonderful room this is.
Thank you.
I'd love to know, number one, how did you come to be selected as one of the designers?
I was approached by a couple of friends that are designers that are involved, I think, pretty heavily in the show house, and they're dear friends of mine, and I love being involved in the community as much as I want to be involved. It's work and family, it's kind of hard, so I like that this combines design and giving back, so I was really happy to be able to help out.
Well, you'll walk into the home and here's your room right to the left, so you got a prime position. Tell me about what inspired you about the room and why you did what you did with the room.
So I chose this room because ironically I was on a recent trip to New York for a buying trip, and I stayed in a hotel that was an old poets hangout.
Wow.
And it was, the lobby was a large room with a nice mix of textures and vintage and modern pieces of furniture, and it inspired me for the title of this room, which is the Poets Corner.
Sure.
And I wanted to select this room because I wanted to incorporate different areas where you can read and have a drink with your friend. And I felt like this room was best suited for that.
Now, a lot of the homeowners that are in Indianapolis that live in older homes, they have these dormers that are in here. What's your advice to people that have dormers? What works well with dormers, and what can our viewers go, oh, I should do that with mine?
Well, I wouldn't paint them a different color. I would try to minimize the dormer and let the architecture speak for itself.
Okay.
I think sometimes people get hung up in trying to paint those different colors, and it usually doesn't work.
Any other advice for our people that have dormers or slanted ceilings, which we have in this room?
Well, slanted ceilings, like he said, keeping one color kind of creates, kind of breaks it up. It doesn't allow it to seem like a short room. If you kind of break it up, you'll think that the ceiling's closer to you rather than elongating it. But for dormers, you know, when you said design, you could always put like a bench in there, a nice little reading nook or a chaise or something, kind of take in the natural light, be able to enjoy a book, kind of hang out and enjoy the outside while being in.
Brian, Tessie, thanks so much for your unbelievable work here. I can't wait for our audience to come through this home and see the unbelievable design by Houseworks. This is Glenn Bill for Lifestyle Indy.